Hey everyone, welcome to the video of the week. Today's video of the week is Walking Dead Season 9 Episode 8 coverage, which is the mid-season finale. There's a lot to talk about in this one. First off, this episode started off pretty much where the last one left off, with Daryl and Aaron and Jesus heading out to go and search for Eugene, who is still missing. And then you see Michonne and them arriving at the hilltop. Michonne catches up with Carol and all that, who's still there. Then Carol leaves, leaving Henry there to enter apprenticeship with blacksmithing, so that's good for him. However, I'll get into him a little bit more in this episode, but that's the last you see of Carol. But Michonne, her and Sadiq are there, and they're watching out over Rosita, who eventually wakes up and says that they need to go out and look and help Jesus and them look for Eugene, because this is not a normal herd they were running from. So we don't know what she meant by that, pretty much, besides the fact that they were talking in a couple episodes ago. And then it kind of goes back to Daryl and them, but I want to briefly get you up to place. But Daryl, Jesus, Aaron, and them are all out looking for Eugene. Daryl and them pretty much find this herd or whatever that they're talking about. And they notice that something's off about them, but they're not really sure what it is. And then eventually they do find Eugene. He was hiding out in the barn in a safe away, lock away underneath the barn or whatever. They end up taking him to this location, trying to get him back to the hilltop. But then they're pretty much trapped by this gate, so all the walkers get in. They start taking out walkers and all that, only for Michonne and them to arrive back with them. And I'm going to stop there before I give you anything else. But then, meanwhile, while all this is happening, back at the hilltop, Henry had met up with some of the younger people around his age in the hilltop that pretty much kind of peer pressure him into leaving the hilltop, sneaking out and going and pretty much doing something. Well, they end up getting him drunk, well as them getting drunk, or a little bit drinking here and there. And then we said about, if this is what you guys do for fun, I would like to see what you guys do when you're bored. Well, they kind of showed him that they were messing with this walker who they had trapped in a little ditch. Only for Henry to get, and just kill the walker. They weren't happy about it, so they left him in the ditch. And they left him there. But then he came out okay, because he gets returned back to the hilltop. And he gets put in the little prison cell because he was drunk and disorderly. And you see Ben if you guys remember Ben, the kid that was killed early in the season. His father is kind of telling him, well, this is what happens when you do that. And he's kind of saying about, well, if this was going to be something that you were going to do, you can just head back to the head back to the kingdom. And he pretty much talks them out of sending him back. But anyways, meanwhile, this is all happening, back to Michonne and them. Michonne and them arrive trying to help Eugene. They get Eugene through the gate and all that. And they get most of everybody through the gate. But Jesus says that he'll hold them off. He starts fighting off all these walkers and all that, killing off a lot of the walkers, or some of the walkers. And then a person says about, you're here where you're not supposed to. And they stab him and kill him. So Jesus is no longer with the show. He's dead, I'm assuming. And Aaron and them come in to try to mourn him and pretty much take out some of the walkers or whatever, including the guy that killed him. But they were trying to figure out what it was or how this walker's talking. Well, they end up ripping like human skin off of the walker, and it's an actual human, and he's dead, but because they killed him. But it looks as if the Whisperers are real humans that are pretty much using human skin to disguise themselves as walkers. So that's going to be interesting to see how that develops later on in the season, in the second half of season 9. But in addition to that, throughout the whole episode, here and there, you see Father Gabriel visiting Negan. And the last time, he was a little bit mad because he finds out about Rosita being hurt and all that, and he can't go help her out because they are an item. But, so he is so mad that he forgets to lock the prison door, and so someone gets out, and Negan gets out, but you don't really see him after he gets out of the prison thing, so you don't know what he's doing or what he has planned. But it's all going to be quite interesting because they have to deal with the Whisperers. Not only that, they also have to deal with Negan now being out. So that's going to be interesting to see how that develops in the second half of season 9. If you guys want to know my predictions of what is going to happen, it's going to be happening in the later couple weeks for video of the week. But next Wednesday's video of the week will be a bonus Sims episode. So this Wednesday and Sunday, you will see bonus Sims episodes taking part of the video of the weeks, which will be pretty much a part of video of the week takeover from Sims. So it'll be Sims video of the week takeovers. So in other words, Monday will be a Sims World episode, and Tuesday will be the Sims Paradise episode as normal. Wednesday will be another Sims World episode, and then on Sunday I'll be doing a bonus Sims Paradise episode, and then we'll go back to normal next week. So you guys will not want to miss that. Have a great day, peace, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.